It's 5 miles from here.
Is it 5 miles?
They actually have a sign every mile.
Meet up at Bar Bill's. Again, what I'd like to see, and I mean I'm going to be out there doing stuff too. What I'd like to see is that we make fresh contact with the campsites, let the office know what we're doing so they can do as well. And then any little campsite that you see that's within 100 to 150 yards off the roadway, don't go out of your way to go in anything dangerous, but just go up and give them a flyer and say, you know, are you aware of this? We have people working out here. And then I've been saying, report it to local authorities. I don't know if we're at Bill's falls within the city or
It's California City. Yeah.
Everywhere you can see falls into California.
Yeah, California City is pretty big. So
and the county is Kern?
Yeah. The county is Kern, but this is all actually incorporated city.
All the way up there.
Yeah, all the way up there.
All the way to
Okay,
Silver
so again, my suggestion is that we give everything to them. That way we have a good timeline of the chronology. Obviously, we're looking for any evidence of freshly turned dirt, children's clothing, just something that doesn't look right. In the past, we've actually found people in these areas because the mentality of the individuals involved kind of leads you in a certain direction, and this would be a high probability area of someone to place a body when they didn't have really any intent or background of doing it at that time. So it's a high probability area. I got stumbled a little bit there, but if we make contact with these folks who it's been proven have found other deceased people in those particular areas. And then again, I'd like to search around. There's 3 water tanks that are visible, and in between to break up the contacts with the campsites as we go up, do a search around the 3 water tanks that we can see from the road. That should take us a little while. I'm going to go forward to a secondary spot that I want to do an actual physical search. And so once you get to Columbia Road, it's a left turn to Saddleback Resort.
Silver Saddle.
Huh?
Silver Saddle.
What did I say? Silverback? Okay, yeah. Okay, you guys know the area. And then we can do it from there and see what's out there. And the only thing I can say is, you know, bring water at some point.
I have waters in the back of my car.
Okay.
And there is a bathroom at Borax Bill.
Yeah, it's a good center point, and depending on what pops up and what we learn, at least I don't know what you guys schedule, but depending on how it works, I may be there for 2 to 3, sometimes 4 days. So let's see if we can actually do something. I'm gonna post a short video in a little bit about the sunrise here and the fact that there's an effort. So you'll probably see that on the page. And then
I have a question. Who reached out to you, or you just came?
Actually, a former client of mine who had moved to the area said, "Hey, Bill, I heard you retire, but there's a couple of missing boys." And so I went and took a look at it. I said, "You know what? I think I can help."
Okay, yeah, because there's, I guess you can say, rumors going around.
Yeah, a lot of
That what?
questions. The same questions I talked about
The
this
adopted family called you.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes we hook in with them. We haven't. I'd love to talk to foster mom and dad. I mean, we've gotten resolves in that fashion, and it's been proven. But without talking to them and explaining to them who I am, what I'm doing. But I'm doing it for no money. It's not about money. It's about bringing each other. Last night when I got in here, it was in the low 30s. You know, and just that fact alone, had they been out there for any amount of time in that weather, I've been on it. I grew up at elevation, so I know how cold it is. So that's why we do it. No other reason. No money. Even our client offered. I said, no, we do this. We do this several times a year when we can. Not always. Oh, not a problem.
Thank you for doing this.
So, like I said, we've been doing this a long time, and we do it for the right reasons. So.
Do you have a
Can we
Facebook
track
page?
coyote dams?
I'm sorry?
Can you track the coyote dams?
I don't think we need to go that far. If you guys are out
Oh no,
there,
they're literally right off there. They're right here.
really?
Yeah,
Anybody
no, they'll
want
be
a car?
anywhere you go.
I mean, you're more than welcome, because if you get out there and we get to a place where Well, if he can't use my phone, then
Yeah.
it might. If he-
Right there you go, folks.
But that's my email, and my Facebook is my company name. But to be honest, I don't have very many people on my Facebook.
So just to get it clear that somebody can kind of put it.
All right, everybody. So now I'm going to do a quick chat here. Okay. So that gentleman right there, his name is Bill Garcia. Okay, he's a pretty well-known investigator. He's a private investigator. He's investigated quite a few disappearances of children, anywhere from here to New Mexico. And as you know, you can see where we're at. So they're going to be meeting up over at Borax Bills, I think it was, they were saying. And there will be a search underway to see if there's any new evidence. And there has been no updates from law enforcement. But if you want to come out, come on down. They would like to have as many people as they can to help. They're going to go out and comb different areas. And once again, his name is Bill Garcia. He's got over 20 years experience in the investigative division.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How you doing?
I saw his press mask.
Yeah, we live stream.
Oh, do you? Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, people call me a media whore because, you know, 10 to 30 seconds on the media, so you're going to do a lot more than hours and hours.
That's nicer than what some of the things they've called me, so.
Yeah, we've found worse.
Well, are you guys stringers or
I'm
similar to?
we do everything. We are independently owned company. We deal with all the major networks.
Yeah.
We also have avnewscrew.com, AV News Crew. We have approximately 11 groups and pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all over the place.
All over
YouTube,
the place.
yes.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about Facebook, so.
Facebook is an interesting little critter at this point in time, but you know, it's got a very large audience.
It does.
No, when I retired back in July, I started a photographic gallery of metal art, and it's pictures of stuff in Baja. So the first half of my book is all about food between the border and the Baja, and then the second half, or like I caught a guy that stole $500,000 from his own armored car.
Oh,
My
wow.
first case is called Missing Gringos on Unsolved Mysteries. We'll actually be on Unsolved Mysteries in mid-February about two young boys that got kidnapped into
That was me.
Mexico.
I got you.
Okay, cool. Oh, good. I can run that through Vigilant now. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Perfect. That'll work just fine. Cool. And so Unsolved Mysteries picked like 3 of my cases up. That one they're going to do in February. We taped it back in October. And I have a girl out of Sacramento who disappeared at the border. She's been gone. It'll be 2 years. And then we did that one up in Reading. The girl that went missing, Sherry Papini. We actually made Today's Show and a few other big mags and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, people get mad at us because we get involved. It's just, you know, you're doing it for money. We don't make any money.
Yeah.
You know, everything gets by referral. So
Yeah, we're viewer funded. You know, I mean, we don't. It's not.
it's not a money-making venture.
No.
You know, I do get the big cases. Like I got a double fentanyl death right now up in Northern California. You know, we got some crazy stuff. Oh, Rebecca's a house. There'll be a book in April called Mystery at the Mansion. It'll be the Rebecca's a Howe suicide the naked girl hanging from the second floor balcony.
Oh, okay.
The billionaire and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody I know that's got about 13, 14 New York bestsellers for crime drama. True crime, I'm sorry. Wrote a book and it's going to be out in April about Rebecca Zhao and my trips to see her mom in prison.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy. The guy is multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of press. This book's about to come out and it's got the most delivered.
So,
When John Gardner killed Chelsea King, was 1 year and 1 day to the day he raped and killed our client, Amber Dubois. 1 year and 1 day from killing a 14-year-old to a 16-year-old. He's in in prison for life, but mental facility. Yeah, it's probably worse.
you said you're going to be out here for what, 3 or 4 days?
I know I'm going to be here for at least Monday. Because, hey, Noah, are you going to put a package together? Probably. You think there's something there?
I'm not allowed to post on I'm banned because I was impeding an investigation.
I'd like to.
All right, everybody. So, as you were just seeing, that gentleman right there, his name is Bill Garcia. You can look him up. Private investigator, over 20 years experience. From my understanding, everything he does, he will be cooperating with law enforcement. But as everybody wants to know, there's one question: where are the boys? That's the question. Where are the boys? You know? And you can see the sign's been moved again. But the front blinds are open now. Half of the blinds in the front window are now open. And I don't see the camera in the front window anymore also. But it looks like there's one in that window now. That right there is what it's all about, folks, right there. Those two little boys, Orrin and Orson. Somebody out there knows something. Just come forward, speak up. You don't have to go public. You can do anonymous. Just come forward and speak up. That's it. So, that's the deal here, folks. Everybody, if you know something, just come forward and speak up. There's something going on, and somebody knows what happened to these two little guys right here. If it's family, if it's anybody, somebody knows.